Basketball isn't easy.
Thanks for joining us. Get ready for the NBA here on 2K Sports. Monday Hoops coming up. It'll be the Phoenix Suns.
I'm waking up to...
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. First for Phoenix, Dragic is out there at Bledsoe. And at center, it's Marcin Gortat, the 6'11 versatile scorer and finisher, known as the Polish Hammer. And it's Caron Butler. And it's Morris in at the power forward position. And for Miami, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11 star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Haslam in at the 4 spot. Dragic kicks to Bledsoe. The feed now to Morris. Haslam on him. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Udonis Haslam.
You know, you look at the Morris twins, Marcus and Markieff, both played at Kansas, very close to each other. They had to tough it out for about a year and a half on different teams, but now they're reunited in Phoenix. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Well, you look at the Morris twins, Markieff about an inch taller, but thus far in their careers, the numbers are pretty similar so far.
Both of them natural power forwards with some outside shooting ability, so they can kind of fill that modern floor spacing 4-man role. Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
And a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, thank you. I caught up with Eric Spoelstra. We've talked about some of the matchups he'll be watching in this game, and he told me, quote, I'll be looking at how we deal with Marcin Gortat. He's a guy who can score in any number of ways, posting up, pulling up from outside, or rolling to the rim. And he's also a factor on the glass. Guys, Gortat might not be a household name, but he's an impact big man in this league, no question.
Thank you, Doris.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
The 3 from LeBron. That's good. LeBron's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, for so long, the Suns had been one of the stronger teams in the West and typically could just blitzkrieg Eastern Conference teams with their offense. That's not the case anymore. It really was the East that got the better of the Suns last season.
Kept alive. Tries again. Here's Bosh. And Gortat with the block. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Snatched up. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Outside Dragic. Stolen by Bosh. Here's Wade. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Bosh drives in. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Butler, here we go. And again, unable to change momentum here. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Haslam can't get it to go. The Suns have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Shots good by Butler.
Boy, it's got to be a relief for him to finally get one to fall. No longer has he been begging from the field. He can relax a little bit and exhale.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Dragic kicks to Morris. Back to Dragic. He dishes it to Gortat. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Gortat with a screen on Haslam. Bledsoe dishes to Butler. Wide open look. There's the bucket. Good. Butler's got his second bucket of the night.
Not exactly how he wanted to start this game, just 2 for 7, but maybe that shot will get him going a little bit.
Gets it to go. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Bledsoe with Wade picks him up. Gortat using his post move to get the 2 points. Gortat's got his first basket of the night.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Here's Wade. That's blocked by Morris. And they get it back. Here's Haslam. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's Dragic with the drive. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Boy, great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Feeds to Haslam. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Bledsoe. And there's a nice one-handed slam. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
The Suns leading. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. Rush against Gortat. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Outside Butler. Here's the 3.
If he can...
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Cole, the pass to Battier. Shoots from the baseline, and he hits the jump shot. Here's Dragic. Back to Gortat. Again, Phoenix.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And that one's good. The Suns shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense.
Talk about the definition of a role player, guys. What the perfect role player should look like, I think it's Shane Battier. I mean, he's as good as it gets in that role. An elite defender, can guard anybody, and he can hit the 3 at a pretty good rate. Smart, good passer. Just the epitome of what you want in a role player.
Here's Bledsoe after the made shot from Anderson. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Phoenix. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
Yeah, knocking down the open shots and really getting a nice flow to their game. The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
And, you know, you talk about Battier. He knows how to play his role. He doesn't try to do too much.
And he's got a great basketball IQ, understands angles and percentages. And seems to be able to guard about 3 different positions, and a terrific weak side defender. He's always the guy there waiting to take a charge.
Here's Cole. Battier kicks to Anthony. The shot no good. Suns leading by 3. Dragic left side. Gortat inside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
And the Suns making a change here. Lenz checked in for Gortat. Marcus Morris comes in for Caron Butler. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe. And Kendall Marshall subbed in for Goran Dragic.
You know, when something works for you, you stay with it. The Heat saw after the 2012 finals that small ball was very effective for them. You can see why they chose to do that, given how hard it is to find a power forward that can match up with LeBron. Makes good sense.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Heat. And the basket good.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
And here's Phoenix. Marshall dishes to Beasley. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
It's difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
And mismatches really are what make an NBA offense go at times. Not only can Miami overpower you, Steve, you know, with their sheer talent at times, but if you're trying to guard a perimeter player with a big, you're going to be in trouble.
Well, some people still see small ball as a gimmick, but, you know, for Miami, it's different because you've got LeBron James playing the power forward. So it's not really small ball. He can rebound, he can defend, he can do everything. And so the Heat become a nightmare to guard at the other end, and you can rarely take advantage of them offensively.
And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Allen. And it's 7 points for LeBron.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
They get it back. Len, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Suns lead by 4. Here's Allen, rejected by Beasley.
Nice early advantage for them on the glass, guys.
You know, part of rebounding well early is just going after the ball and boxing out. I mean, establishing that tone so that you can maintain it later in the game.
Here's Cole. Shot is no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Inside to Beasley. Battier with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Up the floor. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. Marshall. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Allen against Green. 6 to shoot. Here's Anderson. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Beasley. Suns leading by 4. Pass to Marshall. Outside, Green. The tray. Cole with the rebound. And here is LeBron. 7 points in the game. Battier off on the layup. And here is Marshall. Beasley for 3. Oh, he got it! Oh, buzzer!
Knock it down!
Shot.
Right at the horn!
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
gentlemen, Ray Allen is arguably the greatest three-point shooter in NBA history. It's a shot crafted by endless reps in the gym, and he thinks being a bit, quote, obsessive-compulsive may have fed into his legendary dedication. He recalled back when he was 8 years old. He always had to make 5 left-handed layups and 5 right-handed layups before he could leave the gym. But one day, another team needed the gym, and he had to leave before he could complete his ritual. He said, "I cried. It messed up my day." Guys, it sounds strange, but that's Ray.
The doors for all of his downsides, that devotion to repetition is part of what's made Allen such an amazing shooter. At the end of the day, it certainly worked for him.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
And the basket by Chalmers. Phoenix leading by 8. Lang passes to Marshall. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. And Phoenix making a change here. Morris is checked in. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Well, you know, the Suns dropped from being a team that could fight for a playoff spot to the cellar of the West last season, and much of that you could attribute to how much they struggled on the road.
A different look for Miami. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosch. Battier comes in for Udonis Haslem. And it's Allen in for Dwayne Wade. Morris with the bucket. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Well, the Suns did have a lot of trouble on the road, as you were saying, Clark. Only managed to win 8 games as the visiting team. Steve, the entire season. That's not good.
Well, 8 wins is unacceptable, and it actually tied the Suns with the Kings for the fewest road wins in the entire conference. So, look, this is a young team. They have a lot of learning to do. They've got to add talent. I think the rebuilding project has started, and they're going to get better, but it's still going to take some time.
Gortat's checked in for Marcus Morris. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Good! Morris has got 6 points.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
After taking a year to play elsewhere, it seems Gerald Green finally found his role on an NBA team in the 2011-12 season, but he just couldn't find the traction expected with the Indiana Pacers last year.
Here's Chalmers, and the layup's good off the glass. Chalmers has got 4 this quarter.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
And Marshall kicks to Beasley. Gortat. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 8. And for Gerald Green, a 3-year, $9 million contract with the Pacers to start last season.
Yeah, they were hoping for more out of him. Kevin, he just never really settled into a role with the Pacers. And that was disappointing because Indiana's bench, I thought, really showed some weaknesses during that great playoff run they had.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. So for the Suns, Caron Butler's checked in for Beasley. Bledsoe comes in for Gerald Green. And it's Dragic in for Kendall Marshall. Bledsoe kicks to Gortat. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And it's 8 points for Marcin Gortat. Fires the 3. Battier's shot good.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And he's a great three-point shooter, too, especially when he lets it go from one of those corners. He doesn't miss many of those.
It's stolen by Morris. Passes it to Butler. LeBron with the block. Now, here is Battier, defended by Morris. Kicks to Butler. It's hauled in by the Heat. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Chalmers. Cannot hit. Nice D from Eric Bledsoe. Dragic dishes to Bledsoe. Back to Dragic. Beyond the arc. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Battier's shot good. Battier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Gortat with the screen for Dragic. Back to Gortat. The pass to Dragic. He feeds it to Bledsoe. Gortat inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gortat's got 10 points in the game.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Well, coming off his impressive showing in the 2012 playoffs, last season really a breakout season for the dynamic Eric Bledsoe.
A different look for Miami. Lets it go from the wing. That one wide left.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The Heat trail by 7. Here's Lewis. The baseline jumper goes down. And Clark, going back to Bledsoe, we knew how tough he could be at the defensive end of the floor, but his progress offensively. You know, Steve, I thought that really turned a lot of heads of GMs around the NBA when he was taking the place of the injured Chris Paul.
Yeah, early in his career, you could back off him defensively. He didn't have a lot of confidence in his shot, but he improved there, and he's such an amazing athlete that he has the ability to play make, to get into the paint and create havoc for the defense.
Well, when you have the best record in the league, you're going to be the most dominant, one of the most dominant teams at home. The Heat just destroyed people down in Miami, and only the Denver Nuggets had more wins at home than the Heat did.
And Greg Oden gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Phoenix with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. He kicks it to Bledsoe. Dishes to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morris. And it's off from three-point range. And how crazy is that from the Heat to win as many games as they did last season, but still be second in the league in home wins? Still, we're far and away number 1 at home in the East.
Well, yeah, the Knicks were the closest team in the East, but they still had 6 fewer wins at home than Miami. But the Heat really just did what they had to do to put themselves in position to go on to their 2nd NBA title in a row.
The rebound by Gortat. Gortat's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Bledsoe throws it down hard.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris. The rim is shaking. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
And Cole kicks to Anthony. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
And that one's good, Anthony. And Phoenix has possession. It's a 5-point game. Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Cole. Here's Butler. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And some changes here for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Oden. Haslam comes in for Joel Anthony. And it's LeBron in for Rashard Lewis. Butler with the steal. Here's Dragic. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Morris, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Morris has got 12 points in the game. Wade passes to Bosh. Shot from 12. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got assist number 5 here tonight. Poked away. And he jams it with authority.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rip.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
And it's Cole missing.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
Gortat, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And now it's a 10-point Suns lead. 40 seconds left now here in the second. Bosch, Gortat covering. No good from Bosch. Phoenix is gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Haslam. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Suns leading by 10. Bledsoe dishes to Dragic. Now the feed to Morris. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Dragic. For Phoenix, they had made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Well, last year collectively, I mean, this team shot 74% from the free throw line. Pretty low number.
And that one falls for Dragic. Both good from the line that time. 8 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Cole. They can't stop the run with that one.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Now let's go straight to the Monday night halftime.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back as we take a look at this soaring view of the downtown Miami skyline.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Eric Bledsoe. 12 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
Bosch can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department, too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside. Caron Butler is one of those rock-solid, steady vets. Just a pro's pro, we call it. Entering the final year of his contract, you know he's looking to be aggressive out there.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here to the second half.
Dragic kicks to Bledsoe. And it's Miami with the rebound. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. And for Butler out of UConn, a good defender, Steve, a good jump shot.
Yeah, played in one All-Star game back with the Wizards. Now going into his 12th year in the league. He's had a great career.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And the shot is good. Bledsoe's got 14 points.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Morris. Back to Bledsoe. Morris kicks to Dragic. Misses the 3. Poke loose. Chalmers with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Bosch passes to Wade. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 10 points for him.
His shooting has been so good today, and he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
It's off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. Dragic against Chalmers. Dragic off the pick from Morris. Shot denied. Here's Haslam. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
Only 3 teams in the entire Eastern Conference had a better than 500 record against the West, and no surprise the Heat were one of those 3, and they were dominant against Western Conference opponents all year long.
Ray Allen is checked in for LeBron. The Heat trail by 11. Wade kicks to Chalmers. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat, and it's sent back by Morris.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Clark, adding on to what you were saying about the Heat versus the West, they ended up 25-5, which is incredible, Steve, given how many tough teams that are in the Western Conference.
That's amazing, Kevin. They had a better record against the West than they did against the East in terms of their winning percentage. And so I think that speaks to just how motivated Miami was when they went out on the road to the West in particular to really show everybody how good they were.
Now the dish to Buck. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Knocked loose. And now Chalmers running the floor all by himself. Lays it in off the breakaway. Chalmers has got 10 points in the game.
Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
And that one's good by Gortat.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets. He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. That's good. 16 points for Marcin Gortat.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Bledsoe dishes to Dragic, and the layup is good. Dragic has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Allen kicks to Bosh. From the baseline. Can't get it to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bledsoe right side. He dishes it to Morris. Butler. Banked in off the glass. Butler's got 17 now.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And you hear the crowd kind of murmuring. I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Suns. Beasley comes in for Caron Butler. Morris, no good.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Fast break, here come the Suns. Marshall's running. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Beasley, the pass to Marshall. With the lead pass. And that one's good by Gortat.
Well, give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Well, after a breakout 2012, Marcin Gortat came back to earth last season. I mean, it had to be harder for him without Steve Nash setting the table. That's a no-brainer, and with the team as a whole struggling, his play slipped as well.
And Miami making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Pass to Green. Feeds it to Morris. Back to Green. And Chris Anderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And for Gortat last season, his scoring, Steve, his rebounding, and his field goal percentages all down.
Well, no coincidence. Steve Nash left last year. He used to set the table for Gortat. So we'll see if he can bounce back. Still just 29 years old, but very talented. He should have some prime years ahead.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Suns?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
And Marshall kicks to Green. Pass to Morris. Makes it off the glass. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. It's going to be Allen shooting. Marcus Morris picks one up there. And here are the Suns now. They're on an 18-7 run. Passes to Beasley. Let's go. And the Suns tack on 2 more. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Battier dishes to Anderson. Over Morris. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Phoenix leading by 22. Marshall passes to Beasley. Battier with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Green with the rebound. Stolen by Allen. Battier kicks to Allen. Excellent D there from Gortat.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
The baseline J. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 14 points for Beasley.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, it sure does, Clark. And look at the assist totals. They're piling up. I mean, this has been a nice game execution-wise for this club.
Gortat with the steal. Beasley right side. And he banks in the layup. Beasley's got 18 points in the game.
He is remarkably hot this quarter. He has yet to miss a shot.
Anthony kicks to Anderson. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. The Heat making a switch here. James is checked in. Long range from the inbound. It's hauled in by the Suns. 1:57 left to play in the third. Marshall dishes to Beasley. Kicks it to Morris. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Mario Chalmers. Chalmers has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's LeBron. Drains the 19-footer. 9 points in the game so far. Phoenix controlling this game. Back to Beasley. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Michael Beasley. He has 18 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:24 left to play here in the third. Chalmers defended by Marshall. Allen for 3. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. And that's 18 points for Ray Allen.
Well, you know, when they need a big 3, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Suns leading by 23. And Marshall kicks to Green. That is good. Green's got 7 points in the game. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Battier, covered by Beasley. Got that bucket in no time at all. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Green kicks to Beasley. They get it again, and it's Gortat finishing it off.
Persistence always pays on the offensive glass, guys.
It certainly did there, you're right.
And he didn't mess around with it. Straight back up with the hard slam. I love it. I love when he takes the ball inside. That's when he seems to really get on a roll.
The pass to Green. And that one's good. He's got 9. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Battier's shot good.
Another good look there, and that's his second three-pointer of the game. This should be the last possession of the quarter if they play it right.
And if their clock management's good, it will be.
The Suns have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That free throw missing, and the Suns making a change here. And he sinks the second. There's 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wade passes to Battier. With 4 seconds on the clock, that falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Phoenix leading by 21. Marshall dishes to Green. Tipped away. Here's Len. Gets it to go. Len's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Suns. And the Heat shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And that one's good.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Back to Beasley from the corner. Second shot opportunity. Len's shot is off.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
It's stolen by Morris. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Beasley. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
You know, it's always fun to play the hypothetical game with players. One with LeBron is just how good is he? Like, would he be able to go deep in March Madness playing with a good high school team? That might not be as ridiculous as you think.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Phoenix. And Clark, you talked about LeBron and the college level. He looks like he's playing against college players, you know, Steve, with his strength and his size.
Well, he can do everything. No matter what you ask of him on the floor, he can do it. He can play point guard, he can play power forward, and defensively, I mean, how about last year during the playoffs? 1 minute he's guarding David West, and the next series he's guarding Tony Parker. So the versatility is just incredible.
Off the charts, you're right. Dragic with it, now guarded by Cole. Dragic kicks to Beasley. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Wade. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got his 6th rebound on the night. 18 feet out. And that one comes up a bit short.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
They recover it. And it's Cole missing. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Dragic gets the bucket.
And they're making a statement here, guys, going inside for 8 of their last 10 points.
Time to man up on D and stop these free runs to the rim.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And the Suns making a change here. Knocked away. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. It's holding by Fry.
Man, that's too bad. Easy shot there, and we got to knock that one down.
Well, that's a concentration cramp right there. I mean, just lost focus.
Here's Cole. No good with the triple.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now. Well, they're not going to get back into this game when they commit frustration fouls like that one.
How about exasperation fouls? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It's an indication of the kind of game they've been having.
Count that one.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Fry passes to Dragic. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And it's Brown missing. He'd have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Again, the miss by the Heat. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Green. He passes to Fry. Len dishes to Fry. He feeds it to Green. He kicks it to Dragic. Traps in the tray. Dragic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Here's Green. Another shot. Shard Lewis pulls it in. The Heat shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Here's Wade, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. And here's Phoenix. They're on a 15-6 run. Dragic kicks to Fry. Offensive rebound. Len. No good. And Miami is shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Here's Wade. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And Greg Oden gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Marcus Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Here's Fry. Dishes it to Dragic. Tries to save it. Anderson with the ball. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Every time I watch him play, I'm looking for some big defensive plays. We've seen him simply control a game with that shot-blocking intimidation factor.
Steve, you're exactly right. Because if he blocks a few shots early on, he gets in the opponent's head. Guys are hesitant to come inside. They always find themselves looking for those long arms of his. Well, it was about midway through last season, guys, that we started hearing the rumors about Greg Oden working out and getting back in shape so he could make a return to the NBA. And lo and behold, here he is, the former Ohio State standout.
Morris with the bucket. Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go. Phoenix has gone 1-of-3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And for Oden, a new start in the NBA, the former #1 overall pick out of Ohio State back in 2007 for the Portland Trail Blazers.
Such a shame, the repeated knee injuries that kept Oden from achieving all that he'd hoped for in Portland, but you just hope that he would eventually get a chance to return and come back, so it's nice to see him out on the floor.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Dragic. The feed to Morris. Another one falls for Phoenix.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. He was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And Greg Oden gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Oden. And it's Allen in for Dwayne Wade. No good from Fry. And Miami shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Anderson. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Dragic kicks to Morris. But they'll get another chance.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Allen, that's good.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Well, Phoenix shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, really the heart and soul of this Miami team in a lot of ways, Udonis Haslem. Born and raised in Miami. He's played his entire decade-long career with the Heat, and just a tough, hard-working guy and a locker room leader.
Kendall Marshall's checked in for Goran Dragic. And back to Haslem. He helped lift the Florida Gators program back to prominence. Took them all the way to the NCAA championship game, playing at center of all positions.
But was really heavy back then at Florida. And he had to lose a lot of weight before he was ready to play in the NBA. Went to Europe to play first. He's been the heart and soul of the Heat organization ever since.
And here's Fry for three. Gets it to go. Fry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now that's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And Cole kicks to Allen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
Deep two from Anderson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
And Shannon Brown with the slam.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days.
Leaps for it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that one misses.
Shannon Brown got a chance to find consistent playing time last season, and I thought he had one of his best seasons to date. Did a good job of attacking more instead of settling for the 3 all the time, and got some extra trips to the foul line as a result.
And he's good on the second.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Marshall with it, now guarded by Cole. Ball's knocked loose. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Anderson's shot is off. And for Shannon Brown, a great athlete. It makes sense for him to drive to the rim.
Yeah, he's had to work on his ball handling. He's got those huge hands. We've seen how good he is finishing in transition. But as his handles have improved, his overall game has expanded as well. This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Now Marshall. The kick out to Brown. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. The Suns making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's Marshall. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Norris Cole's going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The first free throw is good.
It was mostly just spot minutes for Kendall Marshall in his rookie campaign, but around the halfway mark of last season, he was able to work his way into the rotation a bit more, and I think he got a taste of what it's like to run an NBA team, and I think he's got the potential to be a very solid point guard going forward.
Phoenix has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Doubled by Cole. Marshall with it, now guarded by Cole, and Norris Cole's going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And Kendall Marshall, drafted 13th out of North Carolina last season. The knocks on him were shooting and athleticism, but he knows how to run a team, that's for sure.
He does, Kevin. He's an outstanding passer, floor general. He's been compared to maybe a guy like Mark Jackson, but he'll need to shoot the ball a little bit better to solidify his place in the league.
Phoenix controlling this game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the dish to Fry. Pass to Marshall. Feeds it to Fry. Pass to Marshall. Kicks it to Fry. And here is Marshall. He dishes it to Fry. Passes it to Len. And Chris Anderson picks up the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. That free throw, good from Len. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Here's Battier. Offline. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Now